What's good, everyone? It's MJO23Dan back with another video. Today's video, I'm doing a review and comparison of the Air Jordan 13 Flint. Got a stack behind me with a lot of ground to cover, so let's get to it. So the Air Jordan 13 is back after a 10-year hiatus. The last time it retroed was in 2010, before then the 2005, and then the OG in 1998. I can remember being 18 years old. I had a crush on this girl in high school. She happened to work at a Finish Line and she was wearing these shoes. And I just thought they were really fly. Like, of course, on her feet, but I mean, it was a different color. Navy blue. It's gone through many phases over the years with the French blue, Carolina blue, you name it. But I thought this one was a really unique colorway back then, and it still is today. A lot of people have many memories with the Air Jordan 13, also being Michael Jordan's final season as a Chicago Bull. Speaking of which, The Last Dance had just finished on May 17, 2020. The Air Jordan 13 was also covered in the docuseries, and while we didn't see the Flints there on camera, these did drop as a shock drop on that day, that Sunday. So these dropped, just a few minutes before the docuseries started. It was around, I would say maybe 5:55, 5:56 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it dropped exclusively on sneakers. Though, whenever that gets backed up and all that, it's best to go through the website. So if you guys follow a lot of the main people like J23 app, he will spit out the specific link for the shoes. But many other users on Twitter, which is how I usually cook on my releases, is just following them as well. And you follow the link and you hit the website, and you are able to grab the pair. And I know the sneakers app just caused a lot of pain, a lot of trouble, and the website, going through the website was the only way that I was able to do it. So I checked out actually I had to wait in line for a little bit, but it was like 2 minutes, and then I got the hit on my PayPal and secured the bag. So I always do $5 2-day shipping. Most people choose not to. I mean, I don't mind paying the extra $5 if it's gonna guarantee me to be here in 2 days, 3 days. It came on the Wednesday, but with coronavirus happening and all that, I always just do the 2-day shipping. I know with the first drop of the shock drop for the Air Jordan 5 Fire Reds, those dropped around episode 1 of The Last Dance. People were still waiting, even with the 2-day shipping, for that to happen, given though it was early on during all this coronavirus happening. But hopefully the warehouse has their eggs in a basket and are able to pump out these orders. But yeah, so these are the 2020s. Behind me I have the OG, I have the 2005, the 2010, and then of course these. So again, like I said, the colors have changed over the years. So the OGs, which I'll go over in a second, I'll do all the breakdowns, those were in a navy colorway. So we haven't seen navy colorway since the OG. From the 2005 to the 2010, those have been like a slight variation of the blues, which they went with French blue. So this is the first time that Jordan Brand has returned to navy on this particular colorway. So these guys were $190, after tax and the $5 shipping charge. It was probably around $212. It gets pretty expensive when it comes to sneakers nowadays. But the OGs, they were what, 150. The 2005s were 150, and the 2010s were 160. So going from 150, 150, 160, $10 difference, and then 190 10 years later. I mean, you tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. But let's go over the 2020. All right, so I think they did a fair job on the 2020. The colors are pretty nice. I'm still bothered about the leather on the toe and on the tongue. They never seem to get these right on the Air Jordan 13s, whether it be, the high version or the low version. It's still like a little bit more of a hard plastic feel to the leather. It's really no comparison to the OG, and I will rank those at the end of my video. But the leather is going to be pretty much the same as the 2010 with that tumbled leather. With the upper, again, like I said, they went with the navy color of this mesh right here, and they returned it with the 3M. Now, if you guys remember with the 2010, it is a French blue style with the color, and the upper did not have the 3M threading in there. So it's one of the only ones amongst the series that does not have the 3M backing to it. So that's really a letdown, because these shoes, when you shine a light on them and you do the flash and all that, it really makes that shoe pop. It's a little bit reminiscent, of the Air Jordan 5 tongue, which was, made popular by that color and that style model. So they, incorporated that back into this shoe here. It is a tall tongue, it's pretty much the same as like the 2005, the 2010. The OG sits a little bit lower, just, right here at the lining. These pop up just a little bit. And then there's just a banana shape, as you see, of the shoe overall. I'm not sure if a lot of people are going to like that. I'm not really too particular with that. I don't really like that shape. There hasn't really been any type of slant with the toe, even with the OG, but I will go over all that in a comparison right underneath the lighting here. But I just wanted to give you a brief overview of what this 2020 looks. I think it's pretty decent. Again, if you guys been waiting, of course, 10 years to get this shoe since it last retroed in 2010, it's a decent shoe. Overall quality and craftsmanship, I don't see really too much of a bother with glue stains and whatnot. The only part is on, this is the left shoe, but on my right shoe, there's glue stains that are coming right here at the pinky toe. And this area right here is really tough for restorers to seal up. It's really weird. I don't know why, but I have a couple restorer friends that have tried to restore older colorways of this shoe, and this part right here is just really hard to like seal up. After they do the glue, the re-glue, this becomes undone. So that one is showing some signs. There's a little bit of a glue stain here, but not as bad as that one. But overall, I don't see any of the glue spewing out from the rest of the midsole. It's really clean, nice lines. The color of the grays is pretty much reminiscent of the OG, which is awesome. Got a clear hologram there on the back of the shoe, which is iconic. The Jumpman. One thing I really wish they would have done, though, is roll this leather back just like it is on the OGs. And they did that with the Jordan 3s, where they, did some type of remaster of the Air Jordan 3 in the UNC. And they, pulled this back, and it looked really nice. So, again, when I do my comparison, I'll show you guys. On the bottom here, you got the classic paw print, which is the inspiration behind the Air Jordan 13, with Mike being the black cat. So you can really see all the inspiration that Tinker Hatfield, the original designer of the shoe, was able to incorporate into this. So amazing shoe overall. I really like it. So let's go ahead and do the comparison.